Hi, what's up? My name is Theophilus Chini Bolton, aka Dr. T. This is Mysterio TV. I want to talk about something that I noticed quite a while now, the almost spiritual connection between Bostonians and Arubians, Boston and Aruba. What? And what do I mean by this? Like, for one, if you ask any group of tourists on the street here in Aruba, it's like, hey, where you from? Almost like 70% of the time, the first thing, if they're Americans, you'll hear Boston. Oh, from Boston, from Boston. Why so many Bostonians come to Aruba? And I gave this some thought, and I noticed some things. And for one, the holiday that's very important to Bostonians, St. Patrick's Day, and everyone's in green. But did you know the day after St. Patrick's Day is Aruba Flag Day, and here everyone's in blue. So it's like here in Aruba, you see club on St. Patrick's Day, a bunch of tourists in green, hey, St. Patrick's Day, and then the very next day it's Aruba Flag Day, and everyone's in blue, although and so I started thinking about this. There must be some kind of connection here deeper that people don't see. And what I saw is, one, in another video I talked about the fact that Aruba was once kind of a place where shamans, the Niguals from around the region would come here. This is what I heard. Would come here to like recharge spiritually. There's a very spiritual energy here in Aruba, and so that means that for one, the Niguals, the shamans, the region, they represent the wisdom keepers. They are the wisdom keepers of this part of the world. And Bostonians, St. Patrick's Day, there's a big connection there to Ireland. St. Patrick's Day, Ireland. And Ireland was known for a place where the wisdom keepers would be congregated here in Ireland. In Ireland, the Druids, they were the wisdom keepers. And so, and another thing, in the video too, talk about the fact that there are some peculiarities in Aruba, like the Aruba landscape, like the hill. It's not really a mountain; it's like a hill, but right in the middle of the island, it's like almost a flat plain, and then blew up this little, big bump. It almost shaped like a pyramid, and you could, theorize maybe it was a pyramid, but the fact that it's almost shaped like a pyramid, and just like that in the middle of nowhere and constructed by nature, that means that. And also we have the natural bridge, and there's some other smaller natural bridges, and my friend called them arcs. Okay, cool. But the fact that there are these anomalies from nature here on this little island, and plus this island, most of the island right around me, a lot of these boulders, you might see in the background, they're all granite, like quartz. There's quartz in the rock. And I read once that this island is one of the islands that has the most concentration of this type of rock. So that means there's a lot of crystal in this land. There's a lot of crystal in the rocks, and so the fact that there's these almost pyramid hill in the middle of the island, and there's natural arcs, natural bridges. This means that there was heavy elemental activity when this island was formed. And again, when you think of Ireland, when you think of elementals, fairies, the fae, Ireland, I've read it was kind of like the just like you have natural reserves where the wildlife is protected. Well, Ireland was the place where the fairy folk were protected. To this day, people will not construct a road through an area or through some rocks that they believe fairies live. They have respect for the fairies there. So, and since Aruba probably had some very powerful fairy activity, elemental activity, that shows a connection to a place like Ireland. So a connection to their descendants who are living abroad in America, in Boston. So I just thought this was some inside things I thought about. I thought it'd be interesting to share. So, there you have it. The spiritual connection between Aruba and Bostonians goes deeper than you think.